Ready to divide with some decimals. Okay, if you remember in the last lesson, the steps in today's lesson stay the same. Okay, so let's look at this problem. 49 and 60, negative 49 and 61 hundredths divided by 11. Okay, first thing, what is the sign going to be? Right? Positive divided by a negative is negative, same as a negative divided by a positive is negative. Or a negative divided by negative is positive. So what is our sign? I have a negative and a positive. One negative, one positive. Negative divided by a positive, my answer is going to be negative. Okay, just going to put the negative symbol there. Now we're just going to divide as usual. Okay, 49.61 divided by 11. Okay, now we're good. We don't have a decimal out here, so we don't have to worry about anything. All right, we have the decimal point right here. If you want, we can, let's move that straight up there, and then we don't have to worry about it anymore. So I'm not going to write the decimal point anymore as we go. I know it's going to be right there. First thing we got to do, 4 divided by 11. How many times can 11 go into 4? Right? Which number is closest to 4 but not bigger than it? Right? There is no, it would be 0, right? 11 cannot go into 4, right? So 11 times 0 is 0, right? And sometimes you don't even have to do this. You can skip to 49, but I'm going to do this. 4 minus 0 is 4. Let's bring down the 9. Okay. How many times can 11 go into 49? What's 49 divided by 11? Okay. Let's count. We got 11, 22, 33, 44, 55. 55 is too big. I want 49. So let's go back to this. 44. I'm going to use both of these numbers, 44 and 4. So 11 goes into 49 4 times. Let's write that at the top. Smaller number at the top, bigger number on the bottom. Right? So 4 times 11 is 44. So I'm going to write 44 down here. That's what I took out. All right. 49 minus 44. 9 minus 4 is 5. And 4 minus 4 is 0. So I'm done there. Let's bring down the 6. Same thing. What's 56 divided by 11? How many times can 11 go into 56? 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66. 66 too big. Let's go to 55. So 11 goes into 56 5 times. And then there will be a remainder because we took out 55. And so we'll have 1 left over. Let's bring down that final 1. Oh, and we got 11. 11 divided by 11, right, is 1. Right, so is 1. I do not have any remainders. So my answer, let's go back. That's not your answer. We said it was going to be negative. So negative 49 and 61 hundredths divided by 11 is negative 4 and 51 hundredths, negative 4.51. All right, let's try another one. Okay, negative 3 divided by negative 15 hundredths. Step 1. Is your answer going to be positive or negative? That's the sign. Determine the sign. Okay, what do you think? If you said positive, you are correct. I'm just going to write a plus there. Negative divided by negative is a positive. So we know it's positive. Let's just divide. Be careful how we write this. Okay, so let's just double check to make sure this is okay. I'm going to write it down here. It's 3, right? Remember, we're getting rid of the negatives, divided by 0.15. Okay, I hope there's an alarm bell going off in your head. Okay, we do not want a decimal on the outside as a divisor. Okay, we need to change this. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to move the decimal point 2 places to the right. But if we move this one 2 places, we better move the one with the 3 2 places. But Mr. Harvey, there isn't one with the 3. Oh, yes, there is. There's a decimal point right here. You don't see it's invisible because it doesn't need to be there. But sometimes it does in this case. Okay, so we move that. So if we move this one 1, 2, okay, so we're going to have to move this one 2, 1, 2. Mr. Harvey, there's no numbers there. Okay, what do we do when we have no numbers? We're going to add a 0. So now my decimal point is going to be right there. And actually, I'm going to do it in a different color. So my decimal point is going to be there in blue and also there. Right, so I got a new problem. Okay, look what I have. I have 15 and I have 300. Okay, 300. So that's -3 divided by -0.15. Another way to write that is the same thing. It's kind of like writing equivalent fractions, right? Is we could write it as 15 on the outside. So it's 300 divided by 15. That's the problem. Okay. So I'm going to do this one in a different way. I'm going to use friendly numbers as well. So you could do long division if you want, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use friendly numbers. Okay. Sometimes I'll go back and forth between the two. Which one I think will be best? I think friendly numbers will be best for this. Let's make some friendly numbers. 1 times 15 equals 15. Let's do 2 times 15. 2 times 15 equals 30. Let's do 10 times 15. 10 times 15 equals 150, and I'll do 100 times 15. Are we going to use that? 100 times 15 is 1,500. You know what? 1,000, that's too big. I'm not going to use that. So let me just put a line because I can't use it. All right, so I have 300. Okay, 300. Let's see what I can take out. Can I take out 150 from 300? You betcha. I can take out one set of 150, which means that's 10 sets. That's 10. Remember in the first video? So I'm going to put 10 in circles next to it. So I've taken 10 sets out. Okay, and then I'm left with 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 5 we cannot do. Borrow from the 3, that becomes a 2. The 0 becomes a 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. And then 2 minus 1 is 1. All right, 150. Can I take out another set of 10? Well, one set of 10 is 150, so I can take out 150. Right, it'll give me a perfect 0, so no remainder. So I took out another set of 10. So my answer would be, 10 and 10, that makes 20. Okay, let's double check. Right, we said -3, so negative divided by -0.15 equals a positive 20. Okay, right, it's kind of strange to look at. You think, oh, negatives are smaller. Dividing makes things smaller, but when you divide by a negative, by a small number that's less than 1, it actually makes things get bigger.